save after the ogre, so we're gonna have to go back and do it again. But I don't think it's gonna be that big of a problem. I think we're gonna be okay. Let's. Alistair's got all his stuff. He's gonna go after Shield Bash. Roy's gonna come up and just attack probably from behind. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna start attacking from behind, probably with. Let me see here. I've got like poisons here. Yeah, we got poisons. Just spirit damage, nature damage. We're gonna go with the nature damage, mace stun. Oh yeah. So fast. Oh dear. Okay. Can't you? I mean, he's already got the written on. He doesn't have taunt yet. That sucks. Oh well. Just like kill him. Might kill him. That's okay. Oh, please don't come for me. Okay. Please don't come for Roy. Roy's gonna health potion.
Look at this map! I love it!
Come on, let's get started, buddy. Oh, he took it out, but I win. Roy wins. Look at that. Look how good they made that. Yeah.
The beacon is over here.
Now, if I remember
Here.
correctly,
This should be
I
easy
have to get a
enough.
bunch of some stuff. I have to get rid of some stuff.
We've surely missed the signal.
Duster stuff. I don't really care about. It's not even gonna sell for much.
Signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
That. And pick up this stuff. Of course it is. My inventory's full. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about something probably. Normalized dagger. Go away. Okay. a cutscene. When I installed the mod, actually. No part of it.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
rendered. I would say beautifully rendered, but they did amazing, honestly. I wouldn't even have the foggiest clue how to do this. But like, look what these guys who mod were able to do here. They went into a game's files and not only created the Grey Warden stuff, but like made a cutscene. Oh, I guess that dude just burns. Oh, that's right. I remember that. He just burns. Fried prisoner. Look, there's Roy.
Your
I'm an egg.
eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Yeah, I remember you. Girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome,
Oh, that's
by
so
the
good.
way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Remember being overwhelmed by a dark smoke.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal, Darkspawn, won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Wait, no, my friend, you mean Alst? Wait, what happened to the Grey Wardens and the King?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Rarely, but not never. Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Nice. Alright, that one. Right. This one. Inventory full. Bullshit. Alright, I'm pretty sure I don't need those. Random iron mace, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, really need that. Alright, yeah, I never use salves, so there we go. Tome of the Mortal Vessel. This tome gives the reader one or more points to spend on attributes, but is rendered useless afterwards. That's fine. I get 4 attribute points. dexterity. 24. I don't really care about pushing. 26, 28, 36. I mean, 35. So I really want 35. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll just keep slamming it. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, okay. Don't remember what I took last time. It was probably this. Yep. Yep, because I want this. Okay. Roy's gonna be real good at zapping stuff. So good.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Well, I'm not, thanks to Morgan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And
The
what
Witch
does
of
that
the
mean?
Wilds.
I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Well, I suppose we should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Well, we can't be safe here. We're all the dark.
The largest part of the Horde has moved on. We are safe enough for now. Old Flemeth knows a thing or two about hiding. The longer you are here, the less that is true, however. These things will notice you eventually.
So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Well, the land is hardly united thanks to Logain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature.
Indeed,
Perhaps
they
he believes
do.
the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Maybe we should contact the rest of the Grey
Kalen
Wardens.
already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Logain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
So what is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Then we need to find this archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Perhaps we could go to him then.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar, he still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Everyone will see the danger the Blight poses, right?
You could wait for the Archdemon to make its appearance. I imagine that might be convincing.
It's been centuries since the last Blight. Nobody will take it seriously until it's too late.
What about those treaties that Flameth gave us?
See, there is a smart lad.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Well, I don't see why not. But, I mean, I doubt it'll be as easy as that.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against a blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes. Thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have
What's
two
that?
guests for the eve? Or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard
What?
me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Well, thank you, but if Morgan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well. We'll take her with
Not
us.
to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
Understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to any harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds is our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Well, no, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet
Oh, no.
mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should get underway.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Weird way to do that, Flemeth. Weird way. suppose next time we'll return to definitely not kill you or anything, you know, because that would be weird, and definitely not what we'll do. Her staff, yeah, that's right. Her staff's better than that. Give her some enchantress footing. Enchantress robes are actually not as good as her robes. Dark robe. Yeah, still not really as good. Kind of, but not really. Oh yeah, you got to use the good. She doesn't have enough. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I want to give her. 'Cause she doesn't need it, man. Oh, actually. Where's the book? There it is. Temple of Arcane Technique. Give her an extra spell. I want her to kind of be a damaging controller. I think I'm gonna give her Blood Mage because that's really good at control. Means I think most of the entropy tree, actually. Yeah. But I do want her to have heal. Just heal. And I am gonna work with her tactics. Roy's gonna be a scrapper. Enemy. Attacking. Morgan is gonna shield pummel. I don't know. Sure. Morgan be a controller, I guess. Where? No. I want her, most importantly, self, any activate mode, cross weapons. LA health. Let's go less than 40%. That feels okay. We'll do a heal. So, surrounded by 2 enemies, Mind Blast. Yep, sure. Give party camp. Doesn't really do a whole lot for us right now, I guess. I guess we just go straight through to Oldring. Yeah. Oh no, this is where we get Pupper. I don't know if this mod will break my game or not. Because I am doing it before I technically get the dog.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Scathing. Van Tegan taking the big shots out here. So I was thinking, when we get back to camp, what if I make my... Hold on. It's a good boy. Why is... Like, I realize it's because of the times and the animations. Roy is just so stone-faced, it's disturbing. Well, that's a good old boy. Oh. Being chased by a bunch of Darkspawn. That figures.
Darkspawn. Destroy the feed.
We can go after these guys. So let's go. Go around back.
Wipe them out! Bring in the army!
Please get away from my mage. I cannot trust that enough. Okay. Doggo's just over the fucking zone.
I cannot be defeated.
Puppy! He wags his tail happily at Pan. Pet the
I think he was
doggo.
out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now?
We're gonna have this major beast
Wonderful.
everywhere we go.
He's not mangy.
He's not mangy. I always want a dog like this. Maybe it's just meant to be. Dog. Well, I am only allowed to enter a name for the dog. And it has to be one name. Jupiter. And good enough. So he's got to call for him. Hey. So he wears war paints. Oh, he gets frost weapons too. He gets frosty teeth. He gets frosty teeths.
On it.
So
Let's get
he's gonna
started.
Okay, so I got the dog whistle, which is the part of the mod that makes him like a 5th party member. So that's good. I'm glad that does not break the game. Alright. Moving on to Lothering. Ah, yes.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not, refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
I see. How about, forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Really? That's the rules. Okay. But, do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point.
Really good.
Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Why do I love that line? Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. You know, the Grey Warden sure could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
An excellent donation. Thank you.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Night stuff. Yeah. How about that, boys?
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Right. What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I think we need to hear you have some thoughts on that point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think
Orden.
what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Don't think... I'm really hesitant to go to Orzammar. I don't think we should ever go there. But, I mean... who do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Agree. Let me see. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Unfortunate. Alright. Then we need to find
I can give you directions, if you like.
Let's start with this Arl Eamon. How do we find
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Yeah. I've been exiled from Orzammar. I can't.
You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
Thank you, Morgan. You are absolutely right, though. I don't need it.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
The banter with these two is absolutely fantastic.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Okay. Thanks. I
Ah,
suppose.
look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth.
Oh, you know what?
Sad to
I
watch
installed
how
a mod for
helplessly they scurry
Sten.
about.
It's just
I mean, honestly, I've never used
to guess,
like,
but I'm
true-
thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
I've truthfully just never used
I
it.
have a
I'm
wonder,
interested to.
Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
So Terran Loghain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
Where is, was he? He's somewhere.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supply. Your grassland eyes are in
You aren't one of my captors. I
It
have
appears
nothing to
that those
say
mods
that would
didn't
amuse a
happen.
dwarf. Leave me in peace.
Damn. Well, okay. You're a prisoner? Who
I'm
put
in a
you here?
cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Roy. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
Not to put too fine a point on it, But Kunari are renowned warriors. If we could release him, perhaps he might help us.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
That sounds
I
right.
suggest you leave me to my fate.
Well, tell me about why you're here.
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Are you... How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
Well... I am on a quest of great importance.
Importance is a matter of perspective. From here, very little seems meaningful.
Well, you could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Then I will leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
It's kind of unfortunate because the mods really made it look cool, but I don't think it'll
I said enough!
work if I use a save that is at Lothering.
The Chanters are still operating their board.
How bad
I need a...
The Chantry board.
Go.
Testament of mankind as well as a few coffers.
Got a brother that fell at Ostagar. Hope we're not.
Did you speak to that nut?
Hold on. I need to go to a shop.
Well, look what we have
right.
here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Great.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Fantastic.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble.
Oh,
These are
Liliana's
no
mod
doubt
though.
simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What do you say let's talk about this before things get out of hand?
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Oh, that's not
Right.
gonna be okay.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Oh no. Okay, is anybody hurting? No. Well, I wish I could get backstabs, but this is... He is just beating my ass.
Good. They've learned their lesson
You're the
and we can
last one
all
left.
stop fighting now.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
Tell him that the Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him! Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Yeah, there's no interference from a pretty lady. And besides, it's alright. I was happy to save your life.
Save my life. I assure you, I can handle myself.
So I see, but, you must let me know. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Roy. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
The... what? Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Well, very well. I will not turn away help when it is so freely
Perhaps your skull
offered.
was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
First of all, I always have Liliana. I have always had Liliana. I'm actually gonna try to steer away from her this playthrough. I know that sounds so odd. Don't worry, Pupper.
Indeed.
Oh, she has Song of Valor too. That's nice. Actually, let's see. What does she have? Leona has Song of Valor, Distraction, Song of Courage at level 10. Super nice. We really want Song of Courage eventually. As soon as possible is really what we want. She's here for archery. That's okay. Alright. I mean, I don't know. We got a bunch of ice arrows. There you go. I really need ice arrows, actually. I'm thinking about it. sweet. Alright, and then I can have my dog whistle, and then he's my buddy. Okay, there we go. Haha. Dog's out, y'all. I do. That being said, I do need to actually sell stuff though.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
I really didn't want that trouble anyway. Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
I see that. Have you heard any rumors?
There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where Andreste's sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that? The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal Arlene. I didn't even know he was ill. Maybe he has the blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. Anything else I can get you?
Yeah. Had to settle disputes. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. What do you know about the Cage Kunai?
That monster killed 3 families, torn them up like a beast. The cage is too good for him. It's the Chantry's idea of mercy.
I don't know. That sounds a lot. I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
To hear about food, take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
And the merchant's getting away with it?
Now, that gouger isn't careful, he'll wind up in the cage with a canary, or worse. Mark my words. People get more desperate by the day.
I'll see what I can do about the merchant.
You will. Odd thing to be doing. But we'd appreciate it.
No, I ain't having a price gouging when there's refugees about. Certainly don't mind pulling one over on some more unsavory people, but come on now. Point of fragrant smoke knocks out. He's got a bunch of. Got a bunch of crafting stuff. Okay. Alright, trap triggers. Charms. Traps. Trap's gonna meh. But I want that lyric potion recipe. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Kunari Infantry Home, you say? Ooh. Horn of the Dead Gods. Yo. Sailor's Crossbow. That's pretty dope. This is... wow. How am I supposed to afford the Thorn of the Dead Gods? Hold on. Hell. Wow. Hmm. So yeah, you can buy it here, but it's not supposed to be 18. It's not supposed to be 18 gold. I'll tell you that. Not according to everything else. Anyway. Now we're talking. Alright. Now that I have 11 gold, I'm doing okay. What can I... should I sell some other stuff, right? I will never be making traps, thank you. Could sell the blood dragon plate. That's really good. But I'll probably have better armor by the time he hits 42 strength, honestly. Probably. Hard to say. Could use it for easy money. Plenty of money.
I got other gear to sell.
You just go. So I never made another one, but I've somehow still sold it twice, a couple times. So you can left click, right click. Ta-da! I made a bunch of gold. It's dumb that works, but it does. I can just buy it. So there you go. Get the sales crossbow. I don't know if we want it. I mean, I guess Alistair might want it. Keeping up with his ranged is probably not great, but like, you never know, right? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try taking Sten. Sten needs. I don't think I can't get him up to 42 strength yet, but Sten needs helmet. He's gonna need gloves. Scale is not the best for him. If I can get him scale, you know, that's what I can get him. That's actually going to be really good for us. That's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. And I would like recipe. Those are all trap plants. I don't need it. Alright. See? Glad we could talk.
You hear about food? Take it up with that bleeding. I got other gear to sell.
Nobody will
Check
bring
the
work
chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Show me what you got. So he wants basic poison. Let's see here. He wants what? Like, what does he want? Does he just want death reaction? Poisonous proposition. Let me look at that. Poisonous proposition. Farmer Braylon poisonous traps about his farm to protect it from beasties and other trespassers. He's asking you to create a suitable poison for him. 3 classes of venom should do the trick. Okay.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Let's see. What do we need for venom? We need toxin extract and flasks. Okay.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Show me what you got. What's he got? He's got flasks. He's got flasks all day, but he doesn't have anything else. That's okay. I will take it. 100%. does not have the distillation, whatever I need, which sucks. That sucks. Okay. Flasks will be nice. Alistair's a better tank probably than Sten, but I think I'm gonna try to use Sten. Maybe both of them launch into poison. I don't know. So he wants poisons.
Got a cousin
I
in
don't
the
know.
Templars. He says the mages and the power
I just
and
don't
the
have the
talent
stuff.
are all turning into demons.
Yeah, Liliana's cool.
So I take it you did not enjoy your
I
Templar
always
training?
use Liliana.
That's
you know what I mean?
directed at me, I take. Get
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. Oh, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
This should be easy enough.
Elfroot. Alright. Torpo. Crystal. Neat. None of this is stuff I need for poisons, but that's cool. And it's bandits everywhere. Excuse me. Strange guy, but perhaps Sir Brian, Templar defended his faith, not at all praying to the refugees. The Maker spurns bandits and their crime to watch out for sizable reward for apprehension and execution of bandit leaders buying their trade in northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing, passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Brian's caution, lest you wind up another victim of the floatman. I'll accept that. I will go kill some bandits.
Evil shall descend upon us! The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts!
Boys
Please,
were a
you're
ray of
scaring the
sunshine,
children!
huh?
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This man bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Really, man? Like, why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! I will not be silent!
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
Why, you... you poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
Must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No! I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn!
I'm not evil. Now please, won't you just talk to me?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
You're not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
idiot. Now listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Oh, there's always hope. Muster your
You're
courage
right.
now.
We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
That's the spirit.
Your king is dead. There is no hope.
Boy, you're a real pile of fun over there. Does give you a lot of equipment up front. I'm really happy about that. Oh.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Oh.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
What?
If you all will excuse me for a minute, I'm just gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'm gonna take a little $5. I'll see you in a sec.
Never mind.
All right. Hopefully we can talk to her.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers.
Excuse
No
me,
sign of the main
to her
horde.
mother.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will
I
not
beg your
allow-
pardon.
Sir
I
Donald.
did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Very nearly, Sir Donald. May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. But I'm glad to meet you, good sir. Might I know your name?
Why, I am Roy. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
The bounty?
Cairn Loghain has declared the Grey Wardens responsible for the loss at Ostagar. He claims he withdrew his men to save them. I don't believe a word of it. But with the Cairn offering hard coin for your deaths, you'd be smart to keep your identities secret. If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
But if Arl Eamon is sick, why are you here?
Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
So, your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more of this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
We dwarves don't learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Oh. Well, I'm so sorry. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these.
Of course.
I would never have known otherwise.
Some bandits killed him outside the village.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Shouldn't you be fleeing
My
the
mission
Darkspawn?
takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
I would prefer not to say.
Whatever the reason, the Arl won't be seeing anyone until he's recovered.
I don't like the sound of that. We should see Arl Eamon for ourselves and find out what's happening.
You can travel to Redcliffe if you like. Perhaps he has recovered. Or perhaps his son might assist you. If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How will we know?
Let those
Praying
who have
for help
sinned
from a prophet
be
they
forgiven.
burned, and a god who has turned his back on them not once, but
Let's get started.
twice.
Stuff. That's now my stuff.
Hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous
Templar's just letting me in.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
What is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
I'm sorry, but I only have 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
I wanted to talk about Sten, the Qunari.
might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Well, what did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Qunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Qunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Is there any way I could convince you to release him? Oh, no, wait. Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Qunari is a danger.
What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Qunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Thank you, Liliana, for being you enough to say stuff. I mean, I had it, but still, like, thanks.
Only the word is felt in the darkness.
So, let me
actually,
get this straight.
I wanted to, hold on now. So we can, yeah, paint us on the road. In Redcliffe. So Jetta's in Redcliffe, that's right. She's not in Lothar. Okay. So we guess I got bandits on the road.
Cloistered sister?
Are we gonna...
You must have been a...
I don't know. Do we leave them? Or do we go kill them? Pretty sure we can just intimidate them into leaving.
Back, are you? I thought we settled things nice and amicably with you wardens.
It's time for you and your men to leave.
We don't want trouble, so yes, we'll do that. Thank you for sparing us.
But you said these refugee types was easy pickings.
There are better pastures elsewhere, you fool. Time to go.
That'll work. Suppose now that they're dealt with. Those guys are... I'll just leave. Roy just walked up and said leave, and they're like, yeah, you know what, you're right. That tracks. We do need to leave.
Go on about how stupid I am. I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to...
If you gotta ask, bud.
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you
Old
traps
Man
for?
Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon.
He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Balin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Balin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
I'm sorry, I can't make
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Yeah, it's one we can't do. We do not have trap making. Not that I particularly care about trap making. Just kind of don't.
You've got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What? Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here. Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I think I have. I don't need them. Here you
This will help many people.
Yeah, you just make help.
You're a good sort, you know.
Sten the Kunari.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us exactly?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well. I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Of course, Sten. Liliana, you're cool and all.
Of all the...
Yeah, nope. Because I'm going to be a bard myself.
Yes.
We're going to take Sten. Sten has threatened, man. Sten has threatened already? What does Sten do? Sten is a warrior. He should have champion by now, but he does not. He is kind of busted a little bit in that he only gets champion. He only gets one specialization point, which is weird. Does have threaten. Powerful and threaten. Shy striking, taunt. He has a bunch of two-handed feats. Arms, powerful swings. Bonus to damage, but suffering penalties to attack and defense, so he hits less, but his hits are... nah. That's cool and all, but what two-handed strength reduces it. Okay. So he's got 28 strength. Okay. Sten's more of a damage dealing dude. It's like, nope. Except what I got. Not change party tactics. Sten. You, my dude. Kind of a scrapper. You're gonna go aggressive. You go default. Yeah. So I can make him like a dual-handed tank guy. Maybe. He won't be a very good tank. I thought one of the fixes I put in actually gave him his specialization point back, but it doesn't look like it does. Which sucks. But here we are. Kinda sucks a lot, honestly. But that's okay. It happens.
Yes?
His hair is different, but that's okay.
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Yeah,
As you
right,
wish.
Poison proposition, changeable words. Places proposition. I would love to create venom for you, bud, but nobody has those ingredients. That sucks, but like, here we are. Anyway.
Warden. All set. I sense something drawing near.
Oh, bandits? Is that where they are? Right. Yeah.
Let's get started.
That would probably be more effective over there, but they seem to have it just Yep. I think they got it. So we're looking for 3 groups of bandits out here. That's one. Wanna be here. Okay. Backstabs. Yeah, baby. Nope, but I want to be over here. Roy wants to be over here.
Taken as long as it did.
Off with your head. Oh yeah. I have. Ooh. Wow. Wow. This is a hard decision. Because Enchanted Dagger just has 4 attack, but the 4 attack is nice. The higher attack is really good, but armor pen doesn't matter because that's already better to attack. It has +4 attack. Melee critical chance, 1% is a very small critical chance. Multiplayer, +5% critical and backstab damage. It's not bad. Missing kills and explosive doesn't really help. So just the enchanted dagger is really better right now. I forgot about the dagger I bought for an obscene amount of money. This is really... Oh, spiders. Well. Oh. I did focus on me immediately. God, focus on
You had it coming!
As soon as possible, dude. Toxin extract. Okay, this is where I get the toxin extract. From all these spiders.
Let's get started.
And Alistair can level up. You get more strength, my dude. Good for you. Yeah, we're gonna get you to taunt as soon as possible. Okay. I probably should have... Honestly, I probably should have used that technique on him just to get him to taunt even faster, but that's fine. He'll still be really close. It won't be long. Look, bandits. Go, Alistair, go.
You will learn.
Oh, wow, it's just him left. Yeah, they made short work of him.
Done with you now.
Crystal and a longbow. Gnari thickened cap. Greatsword. Oh. Heavy chainmail. Just for him. Perfect. I remember you could get good gear for him somewhere close. Can't remember where it was. Yeah, that's not better. Anyway. Heavy chainmail's better. Attaboy. Oh yeah. Oh. Suppose you could make an archery warrior. Not sure how good that'd be. But you could. You could make it. Oh, these guys
I
are
don't know
about to
what
do
was said.
something.
You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oh. Well, you guys are idiots. I'm sorry. Yeah, this doesn't feel good at all. Like I need to do this. Well, these poor refugees are just trying to do good for them and their families. I feel terrible about it, but I have a job to do. I can't do it dead. Oh yeah, we can make a bunch of venoms now.
So how is...
Oh, I need to see about the merchant, right? The other merchant across the, yeah.
I hear there isn't even really any darkspawn down south. It's all Grey Warden work. They're a devious lot.
Don't you ever talk? You know, make polite conversation.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Thank you. Oh, there's others on the changing board.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune.
Oh, this
I
guy.
should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so
You'll
nice to see
what?
everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
Then kill him and take what you need. I fail to see the problem.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Oh,
Don't
come on,
suppose you're
Morgan.
looking to buy something.
I am indeed. Let's see what you
All
have.
right. Just don't buy everything up.
Go fuck yourself. How's that? Ooh, Darmisu. Doesn't do anything special. Okay. Well. A Kunari Greatsword. Doesn't do anything I don't think the Chastened Blade does. Looks like it's his. It's probably his sword. This is kind of fun. We're also not gonna buy it. That's not bad. The Varn Plate Gauntlets? What even are these? Melee critical chance. That's a lot. 41 strength. So these are massive late game gloves. Okay. It's weird that they're here, but that's cool, I guess. Oh no. Yeah, but like, all right, let's sell some stuff here. We don't need all the regular lame stuff. He's never gonna fire it. We don't need fire bolts, honestly. I don't think I need that, but I should probably check it. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. No. Nope. 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 Oh, that's for, yeah. Okay, that's for another dude. Sell those. Let me see here. I get 3 armor, 3 defense, 1 armor. Improves backstabs, an armor, and a mental resistance from this. So no, I don't think so.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right.
Sell, actually. Thank you. Ooh, the change board has. When bears attack, we have fed the farmer and his departed son. As the maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Enith. Holy shit. They are abomination in the maker sight. Their hides with great comfort. I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign who carries this out. I'll accept it. All villagers open their barns and crofts. Change our regular hears praise from our visitors. Virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there's no lone boy in the village whose mother, good wife Sarha, is missing. She has been missing for the better part of a week. As is writing, she's presumed dead. Make her bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair, fond of green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, a boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. Officer of the Chanter will compensate this kindness with a sum of 50 silvers. Can do. Let's get on it, boys. And Morgan.
The dwarves, they're safe from all these dark
boys.
I bet. Living underground, that's the way to go.
Safe from the darkspawn, you know we fight them constantly, right? Like 100% of the time, all day, every day, no break.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches him a lesson. Yeah, it's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some. Hey! Well, I still
Morgan.
don't have food to sell.
You disapprove of me giving this man poison trap? Poison? What are you? Alright, man. Like, whatever, I guess. Like, she disapproves of... I don't know. Alright. She just disapproves of these people living and being here. Essentially, she's just like, man, these people, man. Which is, I don't know, I guess, whatever. I'll take all those. All bonus nature resources for a short time. I will take all those. I will happily take all the elf fruit. I will happily take all your distillation agents. Yeah. I don't know what recipe this is, but I'll take it. Alright. Do I have to do anything with the recipes? I don't think so. I can't remember. No. Okay. Sweet.
I'd wager all these.
Alright, let's go find some bears, maybe a dead body, and we can be done for the evening. Oh, there's wolves. No, not wolves. Okay. And then, our dead body's over here.
On it.
So unfortunate. We have found a keepsake. Sarah's keepsake. That will be nice. That'll be nice. Oh, 3 bears. Look at that. Go get him, Alistair. Good boy. Just need him to key back. That backstab's so good. Nope. Backstabs, baby. Alright. I think that's that. Specializations. I just qualify for a specialization. A customized form of a character's base class. Each offers a unique set of advanced talents and benefits. Characters may have up to 2 specializations, with the first coming at level 7, the second at level 14. But first, you'll need to find a trainer. I will need to find a trainer, because my first one's going to be Assassin, so I need to find Zevran first. Which should be post-Lothering. Not too long
All right,
after Lothering.
I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a...
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Thank you.
And the stars stood still, The winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
I think that means, yeah, that means all of it is done. That means all of it is done. I don't think I wanted. Strikes below the target. Getting it. It's an activated attack bonus in the critically if the attack connects while crippling the target with penalties, movement speed, attack, defensive, less passive. Character makes 3 blows against the target, dealing normal damage for 2 strikes, chain a crit for the final blow. Yeah, I don't think I. It doesn't have anything I want yet. Well, alright. I think we're done with everything in Lothering. Pick up these elf fruit, maybe.
Let's get started.
Oh yeah, and getting our merchant.
On it.
Camp merchant, baby.
Get back, Sandal! Don't let him touch
Darkspawn. Okay, we should probably strategize a little bit here. Darkspawn have beat my ass a couple times. This guy's still alive. Okay. What if?
Let's have at it!
Alright, we're gonna start to get teams that are coming together and wrecking face now. Actually, I do like him with a hood. Not gonna lie. The hood kinda does it.
Let's get started.
A blood mage, you say?
Mighty timely arrival there, my
Bodan.
friend. I'm much obliged.
Well, just how obliged exactly?
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
You have a whole cart full of goods.
Unsold goods, I'll point out, though you've a fair point. Here's 200 silver, but it's all I have. The name's Bodan Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur.
To be honest, I probably
this
don't need to do
here's
that, but,
my
like,
son, Sandal.
Come on.
Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Well, it's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
As you wish.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you, Carnage, for all your assistance.
I'm not sure I did that right. I'm gonna be upset. But I think he comes along anyway. Kind of like he just shows up at your camp, whatever.
Bad dreams.
Lords. It just seems real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right?
And I would ask
Let's
nothing
pull up
more
camp
of
and
you,
get a move
Alistair.
on.
Truthfully, I would never ask anything more.
Yes.
What were you doing in a
Sitting,
cage?
as you observed.
Very funny.
Thank you.
But are you going to answer my question?
I did. Parshera, was there anything else?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was that question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
What's an Arishok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
So, he's your king?
Kunari have no kings.
What do you have, then?
Little patience for endless questions.
Did you find the answer to his question?
A portion of it.
Don't you have to report back?
Yes.
So when are you gonna do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
I know you are. Actually, never mind.
Very well.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Sten of the Verisod.
What do you wish of me?
Next time. But anyway, hey.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer.
no.
Bodon Fennick, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You are free to stay, Bodan. Just mind yourselves is all.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you.
He haven't
You
even
should
said
need enchantments,
yes.
simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Well, I'd like to see some
Enchantment!
I really just get electricity damage is all I have. But I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Wow. He is Oathkeeper. Which has 2 slots in it? Boy, that's something. I really want like some paralyzed runes as soon as I can get them, but yeah, man. I'll give him some electricity damage. That ain't gonna hurt none.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
What's your
Well,
story
if
exactly?
you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm originally from Orzammar, just as you are, I suspect. You don't have the look of a surface dwarf about you. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Go on.
So, as I said, things were going well. But good things must come to an end. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost ties. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
I know, fascinating story. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Let's see you wears, Bodan.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Now, he has, like, the best axe in the game. Vesail. Veshial? The Veshial. Which is... what? It's two-handed? Battle axe. He has stuff that he's not supposed to have. So the Veshial is a two-handed weapon. It is the best thing in the game. Just at all. Noble Stagger Dragonbone. I can fucking afford one of these, which is wild. The Blood Dragon Sword. It's a long sword. That's wild, man. Okay. Here's some of the best stuff in the game, truthfully. Noble Stagger, these are real good, man. Plus 20 backstab damage, electricity damage, armor penetration, electricity resistance. Ooh. They are a tier 7 Dragonbone. That's gonna be hard to pass up. The Vesail. a longsword. Okay. He has the Blood Dragon helmet. Blood Dragon gauntlets. Blood Dragon boots. Hold on. He has Templar Knights. Earthheart's portable bulwark. That's pretty good. Reduces hostility is going to be super good on mage stuff. Because let me tell you what I don't want. Ooh, Blood Dragon Shield even? Wow. That's super awesome. So what if I... this feels so bad. So anyway, no, Blood Dragon, Blood Dragon, Blood Dragon, Blood Dragon. Oh, you are right. You are absolutely right. Why did the shield cost more than anything? So, like, we're definitely not going to have the strength rate to wield all this stuff. Like, look at that. 31. I don't have the strength. 40 strength. Didn't get the strength. But we will. Eventually. And I'd rather have it on our hand when we do. Actually, these noble staggers. I don't know. We'll see. I may not need these Navarran plate gauntlets. As for the Templar's Knight stuff, that's really good. Plate never changes value, which is cool and weird. I'm not looking to make it like a hard playthrough or like a you know. So he has Templar Knight's armor, which is even better, actually. 44 strength. I do have. Let me. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I have like a storage thing here, right? Right. I have a. No. I forgot. You don't have like a camp storage thing. That kind of sucks, Bean. I don't want to sit with that in my inventory for a while. That kind of sucks, actually. I forgot about that. Ew. He has 31 strength. What kind of strength does he have right now? Alistair, what do you have? You have 32 strength right now, Alistair? My dude. Alistair killing it over here. Can't wear any of the armor. Still, absolutely killing it. Den of the Barasad. Hey, man. Maybe I should get him Templar stuff, or I don't know.
That's a wonderful thought.
I don't remember. What I should do is give all the gifts that I can. I don't remember who goes for it.
Oh, why, you little... Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
It was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you
that
can
was a
tell
weird
the
gag
difference.
noise.
For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Alistair! Quit scaring my dog. Don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish. Hey. Talk to my dog like that, Alistair. Anyway, thank you for joining me for another episode of The Adventures of Roy. We'll pick this up on Thursday night. I'll see you then. And we are going to definitely remember to save this time. See? Y'all watch me do it now. No excuses. Y'all have a good one.